In this video we're going to look at how we can use the factor theorem to show whether or not a linear term divides exactly into a larger polynomial. So we're going to see if x minus 3 is indeed a factor of 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x plus 6. Now if it is, then when this expression is equal to 0, then x equals 3 is a solution to that equation, because then it would make this bracket 0 and then multiplied by whatever the other factorised part is would give us a product of 0. So what I can do is I can say, well, let's call that polynomial a function of x, because that's what it is. And what we're going to say is when x is 3, if this is a factor, then this should be 0. So I'm going to evaluate f3. So 2 lots of 3 cubed minus 3 lots of 3 squared minus 11 lots of 3 add 6. And because we're doing CT, and because this is a calculator paper, I'm going to do this using my calculator. So 2 multiplied by 3 cubed minus 3 multiplied by 3 squared minus 11 multiplied by 3 add 6. Now I've put the substituted value in brackets just so that it makes it clear that's my substituted value, and it can help us get around problems with having to square negatives, or if we need to perhaps substitute in several values, it highlights to me straight away what it is. Okay, so I can evaluate that and I can see that my value is in fact 0. So f3 was equal to 0. F3 equals 0, therefore x minus 3 is a factor of, and I'm just going to write of the function here, so of fx, rather than write the whole polynomial out again. So we can go through exactly the same process here with this second question. So I'm going to again define this polynomial as a function of x. And I'm going to evaluate this time f of negative 7. Because if x is negative 7, then this bracket is 0, which would then make the resulting polynomial 0. So then I'm going to substitute in negative 7. And again, I'm going to evaluate that using the calculator. So negative 2 multiplied by negative 7 cubed, subtract 3 multiplied by negative 7 squared, add 65 multiplied by negative 7, subtract 84, and again I have a value of 0. And then I'm just going to make my conclusion. So as f of negative 7 equals 0, x plus 7 is a factor of f